Here we have a Toshiba f20 qosmio, and it's a remarkably good machine for the age, really, in my view. It seems quite fast. It's just got a 1.73 Pentium M Celeron processor. I've upped the RAM to 2 GB RAM, and to be quite honest, it is quite a quick machine. Some signs of wear, which can be seen on the palm rest. Keyboard also shows some sign of wear. I've looked at the keyboard, and the keyboard looks exactly the same as any L300 or A300 per keyboard. So if you wanted to replace it, you could replace it with a nice A300 one quite cheaply. The A300s have a nice glossy keyboard which looks very smart and will be keeping in the palm rest. I'll just show you what it's like when it goes onto the internet. So I just opened up into eBay there. Sorry, it was already open. I'll have a quick look in YouTube. You'll have to forgive me typing because it's quite difficult doing it through here. Now last night I watched Star Trek on YouTube, and I was absolutely amazed with the sound off this. Now the problem is that I don't know if the sound quality will come through to anybody who's watching it, because obviously it depends on what you're listening. But this is the official trailer for Star Trek, and the sound is very impressive.
For one whole week, the world of comedy will come together for the biggest event of this generation so far.
Really?
It will be more hilarious than any other week combined.
I think that's an overpromise.
Taking you places you have never been taken.
We don't want to take anyone. I'll take someone.
This will be the single most culturally significant event that has ever happened since anything has ever happened, ever.
Dad?
Right, here comes the main trailer. I'm going to pull it full screen in a minute. I'm just going to play with the volume. But I'll just hang on a sec.
You think you can't make mistakes? But the choices you make could get yourself and everyone under your command killed. But I believe in you, Jim.
This could just be the beginning.
Beginning of what?
All-out war.
I request permission to go after him. I cannot allow you to do this.
Jim, you're not actually going after this guy, are you?
Let's go get this son of a bitch.
What a poem.
Sir, there's a ship heading right for us.
Can't even guarantee the safety of your own crew. Now, shall we begin? I'm sorry.
We're outnumbered. Outgunned.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I only know what I can do.
The ship's dead, son. She's gone.
No, she's not. No ship should go down without her, Captain. I believe in you, Jim.
I hope everyone who's watched that can actually agree, but it sounds pretty damn good. You can actually hear the bass in it. I'm just going to turn it down.
And we're getting a picture on the TV. Yeah, this is Houston, we're copying. small step for man.
That, in my honest opinion, is probably the best I've ever heard a laptop sound, and I'll upset a few people. That includes an Alienware M17R3 that I used to own about 12 months ago. It's definitely got more bass. Might be missing a bit out on the high end, but it's a cracking little machine. Even when you're just flicking through from pages to pages, as you can see, it's going through very, very quickly. There's no issues with it. The other thing, I run Windows Index on it. Bearing in mind this is quite an old machine. And I've put 2 gig of RAM in it. When I got it, it had 512 megs, so the 2 gig of RAM's made a massive difference. But you can see from the index there, the average score of 3.3 isn't that far off behind the average score of an entry-level £200 to £300 laptop. An entry-level would probably score around 3.5, but the main difference would be that the other entry-level laptop would score higher in your processor, because obviously it's going to have 2 processors, so it will run a little bit quicker there. But your graphics performance on this isn't bad, especially for the money that it's going to be sold for. Makes it a relative bargain. That's to excuse the noise in the background, but my dogs are trying to eat each other and they're only playing, so don't panic. It's also got Microsoft Office on it, which is a handy little thing to have, and it's got this little app here called Simple Tap. Now this is a program that's free download. I quite like it, and it's customizable, so I'll put it on. Let's see. But basically it's just an interface where you can have all different icons and you customise it so that you can keep a tidy desktop, and then the things that you want are on this. Now you can add extra sheets to it. As standard it just comes with, I think, these 3 on it. You can also add in like my desktop, my computer, you know, all your other functions can be added onto this and then put to one side. So it's a bit like Windows 8 in my view, just sort of like a bit of an app sort of appearance to it. So for instance, you want to go to something, you can just click on it and it will take you there. But you can have as many of those pages with as many of those icons as you want, which means you can separate them from your normal desktop where you've got your important stuff. There's not a lot more I can say really. It's a good laptop. It's going to be very, very cheap, and it's going on eBay very, very shortly. I'll just have another go on a bit of music, say. Let's have a listen to, what's her name? Emily Sunday. This sounds quite impressive on here, but to be honest I don't think it's quite loud enough, which I put to the recording level.
Women are strong, not strong with an asterisk, strong full stop. And since strong women sweat, we created Sure Maximum Protection. Twice the protection of the leading antiperspirant. That's strong. Sure Maximum Protection. Unapologetically strong.
Just getting a bit of it.
You won't find vanish, and I can't see